If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description, use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Sivim here. Welcome back to a brand new player review, and today we have Gaya, but not a defensive Gaya. Yep, it is a striker card. He's had his defensive stats completely stripped from him, up from an 83 to an 86, which is a nice upgrade, but like I said, he's down 23 points in defending, but he has gone up 23 points in shooting. It is a very strange promo, this. It doesn't really make an awful lot of sense. Do you know what I'd like to see, right? I'd like to see a mixture of every promo we've ever had in one, and that's what Freeze could have been. It could have been these weird shapeshifter type things. It could have been a little bit of Halloween or Rule Breaker in there as well, where they completely swap stats around. You know, the position changes that they've done. They could have mixed everything together, and it just seems to me like they've done a shapeshifter promo, which I'm alright with to a certain extent because I do like shapeshifters. However, what happens when shapeshifters comes around? Are they going to change? I don't know. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left-footed, high attacking work rate, medium defensive, lean body type, which is nice. Striker though, what a weird decision. Left wing, maybe, you know, because it's just going up the left-hand side. CDM, maybe, because fullbacks do make relatively good CDMs more often than not. Centre-back, okay, he's very, very short, but they could have made him very, very quick and very good defensively, and then people would have gone, well, you know, people don't tend to cross that much. I can maybe get away with it. Striker is just strange. He does have pretty good stats for a striker, though, to be fair. I mean, he is lacking a weak foot. His acceleration is 86 compared to the 91 sprint speed, which is a shame. It would be much better if it was the other way around. However, he has 96 positioning, 86 finishing, 85 shot power, 81 long shots, and 80 volleys, which for a striker is not bad. And I'm talking sort of mid-ish tier. You know, I'm not talking your high-end strikers. I am talking your mid-tier strikers. 86 short passing, 85 crossing. He's got pretty good dribbling stats across the board. It is sort of mid to... Well, no, I'm going to say it's an average of a mid-80s. You know, you got 86 agility, 84 balance, 88 reactions, 87 ball control, but then 84 dribbling, 81 composure. So it does even out to be around the mid-80s range. His defending has been completely decimated. And then the physicals look quite decent, actually, for a striker. 89 stamina is very nice. And then 76 strength. Got him in the La Liga setup for icon swaps. We have Torreira at left-back as well. Expect a review of him at some point. Although we have just acquired David Beckham. I know a lot of people have, in fact I think probably everyone watching this video will have David Beckham. But if you want a David Beckham review, we are talking the free David Beckham, feel free to let me know. I have got a mid-icon David Beckham review coming out relatively soon. So we've got that. But if you do want that free David Beckham review, let me know in the comments and by hitting the like button. The more likes we get, the more I'll know that you want that review. Anyway, can Gaya be used as a striker? I tell you what, right, let's just get a couple of positives out the way before we start talking about why this card isn't really a thing. He's actually very good on the ball. Like his jockey, his R1 dribble, his left stick dribble, and just the way that he maneuvers himself when he's on the ball is actually very nice. He feels very agile, feels very composed, and, well, not composed, but feels very... established on the ball. You know, you can move around with him. Like here, just felt really good. And then his passing is quite crisp as well. Gets look at that for a challenge. That's outrageous. Gets some decent passes off. You know, he can play it relatively long up and over the top. He can just thread it through. Threading it through to the strikers is what I really liked about him. Great pass from Messi. Wouldn't expect anything less from him, to be fair. But, yeah, Gaya's passing up top is actually pretty damn decent. Using him as a cam, maybe, wouldn't be a terrible idea if you gave him something like an engine. You can see what that looks like. He'd be an 89 rated cam with an engine on him. I think that could be a thing. But either way, why do I... It's not that I don't like the card, but there are so many players out there. So many players that... are better than Gaya. And they don't, look at this for a goal, by the way. That is sexy. And they don't cost 65, 70k. You know, like, this is going to get more expensive as the days go on. I don't think he's actually there for that long, actually. I think he's in there for a couple of days. But yeah, this is going to get a little bit more expensive with fodder going up due to the icon pack and anything else that they bring out. If they do end up bringing out like a Wan-Bissaka centre-back or whatever it may be, people will go nuts for it and fodder will go up again. So this will get more expensive. Using him as a cam, I suppose, isn't a terrible idea. I've got a hawk on him. The reason I've got a hawk on him is just because I have an abundance of hawks. I don't really plan on using him after today. So at least after until icon swaps is done. I'll leave him in the club just in case I do need him again, but a hunter on him actually would be pretty damn decent, boosting that acceleration up to 96 and getting that finishing up as well. I feel like in front of goal, he wasn't bad. He would score his fair share. I just think that there are just better players out there for 65, 70k in his position. He is very agile, he's very quick, he wins a tremendous amount of free kicks. I think he wins another free kick just here, actually. Turns his man really well, gets away from him, and he's about to take it into the penalty area, and he gets taken out. It's a shame he doesn't have very good free kicks, but if he plays in the same team as that free David Beckham, then, yeah, I'm very excited to be taking free kicks with that man right there. But, I mean, all in all, for a fun player, if you are a fan of Gaya, if you are a Valencia fan, or Spanish, or just like Gaya in general, this is a card you probably should be doing, for sure. However, what I would recommend is just do the loan, because you have him then for friendlies. This is a fun player in my opinion. You know, a card that you can whack into a team every now and again, maybe for an objective, maybe to just have a little mess around with in friendlies. It's not a card you should be thinking, right, does this fit my weekend league team? That being said, if you want to have fun in weekend league and you don't care about results necessarily, you finish at silver 1 or you finish at gold 3 or you're just good enough to be able to glide there regardless of what team you have, and then yeah, sure, by all means go and do it and then have him in the club, you know, as a fully fledged player. But if you want my honest opinion with most of these freeze cards, especially the SBCs, apart from maybe Marquinhos, I would just do the loans. You've got them then as options in friendlies because the loans don't run down, and then you can always use them. And you can have a, sort of like a little feel and a taste for them. And, you know, again, that's what it comes down to. If you do think to yourself, well, maybe I would like it permanently, go do the loan and try them out. You know, it's a couple of bronze cards. It's not going to cost you the earth. Yes, it might cost you a little bit of time in finding out whether it's worth it or not, but it's much better to go and test it as a loan than to spend 65k and realise, actually, I don't think I will use it in Weekend League. It's good. It's different. There's just better out there, in my opinion. If you have enjoyed today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.